Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. I'm in the kitchen today, and it's Happy Monday. I'm going to cook, actually make 3 different things for you to try. They're economical. We're going to use what we have in the house. So there's 3 different dishes. Very easy to make. Anybody can make them because if I can do it, you can do it. And very economical. So come along with me. And we'll have some fun together too. Okay. I'm going to make a dish out of what I have in the pantry. And hopefully this will last me for, I would say, 3, probably 4 meals served in different ways. So this is what I've got. I've got the Earthly Grains beef flavored rice and vermicelli mix, which is their equivalent of rice-a-roni. Now, I brought this up from the pantry a few weeks ago intending to use it, and I never did. So today I'm going to use it. And you can see what the expiration date is. July 29th, 2024. So if that means anything to you, it really doesn't mean very much to me. To this, I'm going to add this thin slice of beef. This has been thawed out a couple of days. It's kind of dark because I have seasoned it and it's been in this bag in the fridge. This was actually a thicker piece of sirloin tip steak, which I got marked down, and so I sliced it horizontally, and so it would be thinner. Sirloin tip is not very tender, but it's tasty, and cooked right, it can be good. I've got a can of tomato sauce. I'm just going to use part of it. And I've got some homemade taco seasoning here. And these banana peppers came out of some that I grew. My daughter gave me some banana pepper plants, and I planted them in my front flower. I have a brick flower bed by the front door. So I planted those in there. I also have most of a very large onion, so I'm going to be using a little bit of that as well. Can you guess? It's just going to have a little taco flavor there. Okay, I'm going to put a little avocado oil in here. And let's put the meat. Now, this beef is already seasoned, and I chopped up 1 of the banana peppers. So, whoops. The thing I really don't like about this avocado oil, everything you put in there, I mean, it's hot. It's weird. But it's okay. It's pretty much flavorless. Now, I already seasoned the meat, so we're good to go there. I've got a little bit of the onion diced up. So we're just going to saute this. I've got the heat on medium-low, so we're just going to saute this, and then we'll add in the other ingredients. But I think before I do that, I'm going to add in the taco seasoning so that it can really get absorbed into the meat. I have plans for this to eat this on corn tortillas, eat it on tacos, eat it on a plate. There's any number of things I can do with this meal. And it's very cheap. If you don't have the beef like this, just go ahead and use a hamburger or turkey, or you can skip the meat and put beans in it if you want to. That would also be good. So we'll be right back. I'm going to add a little bit more oil in there. And then pretty much just follow the directions on the box. This is from Aldi, by the way. So we're just toasting the vermicelli and the rice. Smells good already. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle the seasoning packet into the ingredients as well. It says to add 2.5 cups of water, but I've got 2 cups of water and I'm going to add in half of the can of tomato sauce. All right. So that should be the equivalent of 2.5 cups of liquid. I'm going to save the rest of this tomato sauce because I'm going to make a pizza, personal pizza sometime this week. So, according to the directions, you have to bring this to a boil and then turn the heat down and put a lid on it. So that's what we'll do. Okay, I'm going to turn the heat down to low and I'm going to put the lid on it. And it'll get done. When it's done, we'll be back. Okie doke, it's done. And let me give this a taste. It's very hot, but I'm going to taste it and see what we got. Oh, that's good. It tastes very, very taco-esque. Very taco-esque. Oh, I better have another bite just to be sure. Oh, there was a piece of beef in there. Very tender, very tasty. All right, I'm going to let this cool off and pop the lid on it and put it in the fridge, and that's going to make some very nice meals. Now I'm going to make some tuna salad. Now, because I want some sandwiches, I don't have any bologna, lunch meat, or cold cuts, so I want some sandwiches. Now, originally, I was going to use this Tuna Creations jalapeno tuna. These are foil packs of tuna my daughter gave me. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to save the flavored tuna because I may want to put it in a casserole or use it in a different way. Sometimes when we're on a budget, it's good to have ingredients that have added spices and ingredients to those ingredients, so you can get the biggest bang for your buck and actually flavor your food. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the plain tuna. I got 2 packs of that. I did boil some eggs in the Ninja, and I'm going to add I think probably 3 eggs, boiled eggs. And then I have another plan for the rest of the boiled eggs. And I've got some onion here. And I'm just going to make tuna the way I always make it. I've got my jar of homemade sweet pickle relish that I did last year. So we're going to get this chopped up, mixed up, and we'll be ready to go. All right. I chopped up the onion. I put 3 boiled eggs in. I've got the 2 packets of tuna, and I also added the breadcrumbs, because I love it, and some of the best advice I've ever been given. It's awesome. Let's add a little bit of salt. Oh, and I put the pickle relish in there as well. Add some pepper. And mixed up, ready to go. I'm going to put this in a container, pop it in the refrigerator. That made a lot. That made a lot. That is lots of sandwiches. It's awesome. I'm going to get this put up and let me know what you think. I'm going to make some potato salad, and I refer to this as old-fashioned potato salad. I'm sure somebody out there will argue with me. But this is potato salad as close as I can get to my first mother-in-law, my children's grandmother. It's the type of potato salad that she made. And it's not what I grew up on, but it is awesome. And I have spent over 50 years trying to make potato salad as well as she did. I've yet to achieve it, but I still try. Okay, I've got one diced up potato. It's fairly small dice. I usually boil my potatoes for potato salad because I make big batches of it, but I didn't want to boil that one potato, so I simply cooked it in the microwave. I just added 3 boiled diced eggs, and I've got some diced onion. The secret to her potato salad, to Lila's potato salad, was to try to cut everything up as small as possible. I do my best. Now, the one thing I learned is she put almost as many eggs, ratio of eggs to potatoes. So if she had a dozen potatoes, she usually had a dozen or so boiled eggs. That's what I try to do. That's why there are quite a lot of eggs in this potato salad. She did not do mustard potato salad, which is what I grew up on. Once I had her potato salad, I tried to emulate it, and I never looked back. So this is what my children grew up on. It's what they like. It's what they know. And occasionally request. Delicious potato salad. Now, I have the vinegar and sugar out here because I may need it. She would add it because she used mayonnaise. I sometimes would use Miracle Whip, and I find Miracle Whip to be sweeter and more tangy, so if I used the Miracle Whip, I would never add sugar or vinegar, but she always did because she always used mayonnaise. The reason that the potato salad will take on a nice yellow color depending on how many eggs you use, and she always had her own eggs because they had their own chickens, it would take on a yellowish look, but there is no mustard in this potato salad. Now, this is what I do. I add just a sprinkling of sugar over the top. I add a sprinkling of vinegar over the top. You see how I did that? Whoa, mama. I add sprinkling of salt over the top and a sprinkling of pepper over the top. And most of the time, that's usually about all it takes to season the potato salad properly. Now, I've made other kinds of potato salad, but honestly, they cannot compare to this. My mom's potato salad was, because I don't think she really liked cooking that much. Her potato salad had big chunky potatoes, big chunky pickles, big chunky onions, and mustard. And I grew up with it because that's what we had, but I can't say that after I found out how to make my mother-in-law's, or as close as I could get, I my potato salad was always requested at picnics because it's awesome. I'm going to give this a taste. Of course, with most mayonnaise-based or these types of salads, sitting in the refrigerator and getting familiar always helps the flavor. That's pretty good. A little more sugar, I think. If my children see this video, they're going to want it. But if you want potato salad, you've got to come home and visit Mom. Yes, you do. I cannot express to you how what a huge difference adding egg, the potato and egg ratio makes. I can't express to you what a difference that makes in the flavor of potato salad. It just does. All right, let's try it again. That's awesome. All right, that's it. Pretty simple, isn't it? I'm going to put this in a container, stick it in the fridge, and I'm going to have some of this today. But as my husband used to say, I didn't make enough for Cox's Army, so this is just right for me to have a few times. Hooey, I'm worn out to a frazzle. I'm really not. Okay, the tuna salad is awesome. The rice dish, the taco-esque dish is really good. And the potato salad is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm excited about it. So let me know what you think. Did you like it? You think you can do it? And if you have some different recipes, make sure that you put them in the comments because I want to know. I want to know what you're up to. Okay? All right, that's it for me today. I love ya. You know I do. And as always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right. You take care of yourselves. Make sure you come back and see me. I'll be back on Wednesday because I did pick up a few more things for the larder and I'll show you what it is. Aren't you excited? Okay, love ya. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.